Beliefs create reality. A self-limiting belief is a belief that's been programmed into us, most likely from childhood, that's running in the subconscious mind, so we're unaware of it, and it's stopping things from being able to come into our reality. It could be things like a romantic relationship, it could be things like success or money. And so what we've got to do is we've got to do this belief work where we're figuring out what our self-limiting beliefs are, and then we flip the beliefs and reprogram ourselves. So in this video, I'm going to give you the 3 most common self-limiting beliefs that most people have, and you may have them too. So hey guys, I'm Laura and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. Now the first self-limiting belief is that I'm not worthy. Now these beliefs stem from our childhood. They've been programmed into us during childhood by some sort of situation. It'll be different for everyone what the situation was. For me, I had worthiness issues because of the negative programming that got done to me at a very young age by my own family. Now, I'm not going to hate on my family. I get along with them fine now and like went through the whole forgiveness thing, but I did get a lot of negative programming done about myself, which caused me to have like low self-worth and low self-esteem. So a common self-limiting belief is that I'm not worthy. And this could be like, I'm not worthy to find love. I'm not worthy to make lots of money. I'm not worthy of success. And having this self-limiting belief in the subconscious mind, which is creating your reality, which prevents these things from coming in, will continue to prevent things coming in until you do the work. Okay, so this is why I wanted to make the video, because it's all about self-awareness. Awareness is 90% of transformation. So once you're aware of something, like you could be like, listen to this video and realize, wow, that is one of my self-limiting beliefs. Now that you are aware of that, you're already 90% there with your transformation. You just got 10% of that little bit of work to do, where you've got to reprogram a new belief, and that's how you change and transform, and that's how you can attract different things into your life. Now, the second most common self-limiting belief is I'm not good enough, right? Related to the I'm not worthy belief as well. I'm not good enough. Again, these are all being programmed into us as children. It could be just even simple things of like your parents have another baby after you. You were the baby of the family. Your parents had a baby. Now all the attention's on the baby. You kind of feel like you're being pushed to the side, and you start creating these self-limiting beliefs of like, I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough. You know what I mean? It's not anyone's fault either. This is just, it's just an unfortunate thing that happens, that happens to everyone, because it's a pretty much like a learnt behavior that's like a cycle as well. But the big problem is the lack of self-awareness and the lack of awareness around belief work. So the third like most common self-limiting belief is there is something wrong with me. Again, another belief that gets programmed into us during childhood. And I definitely had that belief as well as a kid. I remember feeling that way as a kid, based off basically how I was being treated, and like, yeah, just having a lot of negative programming done to me about myself. So because of that programming, like I would think of myself in negative ways and not positive ways. And with just the way I was being treated, that's just the belief I developed, was that there was something wrong with me. Now these are like the most common beliefs that most people have, because I just think it's like the behavior is just a cycle. It's just your parents do the best that they can from their level of consciousness, but they're just recycling the same behaviors and things that they were taught by their parents, and it just trickles down like that. So it's like there's a good chance your parents, if you have these self-limiting beliefs, there's a good chance your parents have them, there's a good chance their parents have them. You know what I mean? So what it comes down to is you've got to do the work to figuring out what your self-limiting beliefs are. So there are plenty of other self-limiting beliefs, and beliefs are the same thing as the story that you tell yourself. So you got to learn to be mindful when it comes to what stories are you telling yourself about certain situations, whether it be love, health, family, friends, you know, jobs, like earning money. start asking yourself, what are the stories I tell myself? Like, because when you start becoming aware of this sort of belief work, you then will start catching yourself out with your self-limiting beliefs. So you could you might have a belief around love that, like, there's no good guys out there, they're all assholes. There's no good women out there, they're all bitches. Like, if these are the stories that you tell yourself, these are beliefs. And these beliefs create the reality. So that means that if you believe that there are no good guys out there and that all women are bitches, then that's the reality you're going to experience, is women coming in that are bitches that are going to prove that your belief is right. This is why we've got to do belief work and reprogram ourselves. So with belief work, so it's taking that time to be mindful and having the self-awareness around your self-limiting beliefs and the stories you're telling yourself. And sometimes, like, you can even do a meditation, like guided meditations that can help bring up these self-limiting beliefs from the subconscious mind. So for example, I did a meditation that brought up a self-limiting belief that I didn't know was running on the autopilot mind. The meditation, like, they guide you through it all, and a memory came up, and then the self-limiting belief was attached to that memory. The memory was when I was a kid. I was the kid that was outshined by the siblings. They got more attention, whatever. And I remember, me and my older brother was, like, with my dad, and we were going somewhere, walking somewhere, and I was the youngest one, and I was one at the back that seemed like I was forgotten about, and my dad, my brother were all in front of me having their little conversation or whatever. And I remembered that the memory was that, like, I remembered pretending to hurt myself to get some attention, like, hey, I'm back here too. And then, so that was the memory, and then the belief, the self-limiting belief came up in the meditation attached to this memory, and the self-limiting belief was, I don't matter. So that's another one that could be common as well. And that's one that, was programmed into me in childhood based off my siblings being treated different. And then I developed this belief that, well, in comparison to them, I obviously don't matter, And so what we do is, like again, 90% transformation is awareness. So just being aware of what the self-limiting beliefs are, or the stories that you're telling yourself are, and then you do the belief work where you flip the belief. So you can sit down, you can write out whatever self-limiting beliefs you think you have. Then you write out a flip belief, like a positive belief, right? So, for example, that belief that came up was, I don't matter. So now the flip belief is just, I do matter. And then you just have to repeat repetitively, because repetition is key when it comes to programming the mind. So you have to repeat that to yourself, like, as much as you can every day. Like, you could just be in the shower and just drilling it into yourself, reprogramming yourself. I do matter, I do matter, I do matter. Or, if it's, I'm not worthy, I'm worthy of deserving to find a healthy, loving relationship. I'm worthy of attracting in lots of money. I'm worthy of having financial freedom. Like, you've got to just flip these beliefs and just start reprogramming. Again, repetition's key, so you've got to do it daily. But this is also why you could listen to, like, positive affirmation videos or subconscious programming type videos as well, to help with the reprogramming of your subconscious mind, so you can reprogram it to be more positive, and therefore you can attract things into your life. Now, unless you do this work, like, if you don't take the time to actually, like, figure out what your self-limiting beliefs are and writing flip beliefs and reprogramming them, then your reality ain't really going to change. Like, you're not going to turn around and just be a millionaire, because most of us have beliefs around money where we've been programmed to be in lack of money. For example, like, I remember as a kid, most parents say this to their kids: money doesn't grow on trees. Now, don't blame the parents for that. It's not their fault. It's not about blaming anyone. I understand where they're coming from with the way society is, the way the system's designed, and that it is true that, like, the way we've been taught that it's not easy to attract in lots of money. So when you're a kid and you're being told money doesn't grow on trees, that's programming you to be in lack of money. That's programming the beliefs around money. So most of us have these lack of money beliefs programmed into us, And until we do the work where we flip these beliefs and reprogram, then your results aren't going to change. That's just how it goes. That's how the reality goes. So if you want to be able to attract more money in, because at the end of the day, we are all capable of attracting money, of attracting an abundant life, and attracting a life of financial freedom. But because of the programming that's been done, it's not going to happen until you undo the programming. So if you want to change your life and you want to change your results, then this is why we do belief work. Figure out what the self-limiting beliefs are, writing out new flip beliefs, reprogramming them, and then once they've reprogrammed into the subconscious mind, then your reality is going to change, because your subconscious mind creates 95% of your outer reality. So whatever's going on in the subconscious mind with these self-limiting beliefs is the reality you experience. I hope you got something out of this. Like, I hope you got some sort of value and you understand like what I'm saying and the importance of belief work. Because I think a lot of us are walking around with self-limiting beliefs and we're unaware the effects that these beliefs have on our life and our reality. So that's why I wanted to make this video. So feel free to give me a thumbs up if you got some sort of value, or write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I make daily videos on my channel. So I hope I see you on the next one. Have an awesome day. Peace.